Hello, I wanted to talk to you about the contract for representing a buyer. This would be a contract that you would sign the realtor when you decide you want to work with them to find a home. So this first line would be your legal name, and then we would decide on a period of time that we think it's appropriate to work together. So there would be a start date and an end date, usually at least 6 months. It could be extended past that if you didn't find a home, or it can be canceled if for some reason it's just not working out, or you decide you're not ready to do it. I will do my best and use my resources and my knowledge and all that stuff to help you find a home, and that'll help you through the whole transaction. It's not just finding the home, it's negotiating and then all the way through to make sure closing happens on time. And then also afterwards, if anything comes up, your obligation would be to work with just me, just the one realtor you sign this contract with, and not go on showings with other contract or with other realtors. Just otherwise, we put in work and never get paid. You're going to cooperate by giving us information that we need as far as your financial information and things. So we're not looking at houses that you can't afford. We're not wasting anybody's time. Um, and then you are obligated to purchase the property once you put in that offer and it's been accepted. Unless for some reason your loan doesn't come through or something happens that you cannot purchase, that's fine. If you just walk away, according to this agreement, you are supposed to pay me what would have been due within the transaction. Next, there's a broker fee of $500. Edina Realty charges a broker administration commission, and that keeps the lights on and those sorts of things. That comes out at closing. It's not something that you pay me when we begin working together. It's only if you buy a property. I do not charge a retainer fee, so that number would be 0 for me. My commission, usually I put in 2.7% because that is the standard commission offered on MLS. It might be lower, it might be higher, but and then usually I put $3,000 in there or something, whichever is greater. And this only comes into play if you would only have to owe me that money yourself. If for some reason, you were doing a for sale by owner, or you went through an open house and worked with another agent after we had this contract, you would still owe me money because we had this contract. And so this is just a big warning here saying that, your actions may affect the payment and compensation, saying, if you go through an open house or sign a purchase agreement with another broker or for sale by owner, you're required to pay me anyway. I might be working with other buyers who maybe want the same house that you want. I will keep things separate and not share information between you two. And I'll represent you each. Previous agency relationships. I might know a seller from before, but I'm still going to keep everything confidential. I'm not going to share information that you don't want shared. I recommend getting an inspection, and warranties are great to help with maintenance around the home. Let's see, agency representation. Dual agency happens if we're looking at properties shown or listed by Edina Realty, because then technically I'm a dual agent. I'm never going to try to sell a house to somebody that I'm also listing. I just don't like to do that. And we don't have to do dual agency. It's just a matter of if you want to look at properties listed by Edina Realty or not. Anti-fraud, we're not going to ask you to wire money to us. And here's the predatory offender information.